Hello. I cannot believe I'm recording a YouTube video to begin with, but I've been super enthusiastic about this and I couldn't wait. So, I'm Shristti Prajapati, and so I want to start off by saying that my allergies are really acting up right now. This is not my actual voice, I'm talking with my nose right now. I don't know how I'm doing that because my nose is actually blocked. If I start singing, I'm gonna sound like I'm Himesh Reshamia. So that's there. I could have recorded a video maybe tomorrow or a day later, and maybe it would not have mattered. But as I said, I really wanted to get this started, and I did not want to wait. Even if I don't end up posting this, I'm just excited to record. Like I've been waiting to do this for so long. So anyway, what am I like doing here? So to begin with, I don't really know. I am. I plan to post videos about my hair actually because out of all the things, let's be honest, it's not going to be about my hair only. I'm probably going to be sharing most of everything that I do in my day or life because I also post things on Instagram, but I'm a chatterbox. I love talking, okay? मुझे बक बक करना बहुत पसंद है, but Instagram पे you don't have that the luxury to do a lot of bug until and unless you're posting stories, and then there's going to be like 10 stories if you exceed a minute. So I love talking and I love talking a lot. I'll go from one topic to another, and I don't get to do that on Instagram. I want to do that here, and I don't meet up with a lot of friends, which is why I'm doing this, because I don't have friends to talk to, so I'm going to talk to the internet. So anyway, to begin with, I think the first thing I would like to talk or post about is going to be my hair. You can see the mess it is right now, and will you believe me if I tell you this is actually better? And why is that? Actually, I'm gonna take you to a backstory of how I got my hair here. So you know, um, so I've been born and brought up in Mumbai, and back when I was in school around the age of 13, 14, I've got really pretty friends. All my friends are really pretty. All my friends are really gorgeous people. So anyway, I grew up with frizzy hair. They were not as frizzy as they're right now on camera or in person, but they were frizzy. Okay, for like general standard, they were frizzy and they were not manageable. So my mom would just braid it just like every other Indian girl. But whenever it was my birthday, my mom would let us go to the parlor and straighten our hair. Or temporary straightener, you do it, no? Like you get straightened once and then you go for a hair wash and it's gone. So whenever it was a birthday, our I'm saying our because I was actually not born alone. I am a twin. So whenever it was our birthday, we were allowed to straighten our hair, and I used to love it. I loved how it looked. I loved how sleek I looked, how lovely I looked. I just loved it, all right. It's obvious. I think a lot of Indian girls with textured hair are gonna love if they straighten their hair. So, anyway, up until the age of 14, I was in school, which is like 10th grade, and we used to iron our hair on a birthday. We used to go to the parlor, and parlor wali auntie used to straighten it for us. And I used to have a really nice birthday, and then it will be gone. So anyway, then I passed 10, of course, and then I told my mom that I want a ironing machine at home, and she was a nice lady, so she got it for me. So after she got it, I went crazy with it. When I say my dog is doing something, Bozo, I don't know. So when she got it, I went crazy with it. As I told you, I loved how I looked. I loved how gorgeous, how lovely I looked as a young girl. I just wanted to look good, all right. So 11th, 12th college, I was in Hinduja College, KPB Hinduja. So in college, every single day I used to wash my hair and I used to iron my hair straight. And I did not make any friends in that college, by the way. Anyway, this is what I was saying. I love to talk and I go from one topic to the other, but I can't do that on Instagram. So anyway, I did not make any friends in that college, like not even a single one. But so I used to iron my hair every single day just to go sit in the canteen or at Domino's and eat a lot of gunk. I ate a lot of crap back in the days, like every single day almost. And I was obsessed with wanting to look nice. I don't know where I got that from, but ever since I was a child, I wanted to look nice. I like looking nice in person. I like looking presentable. So that carried on. I understood that I can never manage my hair, and the best option for me was to straighten it. But I was also really scared of getting the permanent straightening done, because I always heard people say, ki after a point it ruins your hair, it's gonna go away, it's gonna get this and this. I'm actually gonna show you some pictures. I'm gonna put them here. I think I should move a little away. It's my first YouTube video. I don't really know. I'm gonna add them here. Okay, this is what my hair looked like in college. We 11th 12th को मुंबई में college बोलते हैं. I actually learned just a few years ago कि it's only called college in Mumbai. Like other states में they call it school. I had no idea. So anyway, I was in college 11th 12th, and these are pictures of when I used to straighten my hair every single day. And do you see how lovely it looked? And I looked great in them. Okay, it looked great on me. And I used to iron them every single day. And I think I did that for a year or two, or maybe like a year and a half, somewhere like that. And then my hair got bad. Like I started to notice that, oh my god, my hair is getting like, I'm gonna add pictures. It used to look so awkwardly straight, like not in a natural way. So I'm like, oh, this is getting bad. I think I need to stop it. So I stopped. And me and my twin, we both started to do this like hair care stuff, which was essentially putting onion mask and all of that. And it did help. It helped with hair growth, but there was nothing adding moisture to the hair. So anyway, cut short, my hair was ruined, all right. What I'm trying to say is, after giving it heat every single day, it was gone. Then I remember, so I wanted to get into a fashion college. It was my dream college, NIFT, and I got it. Yeah, this was back in 2017. So I was preparing for my entrance exam, all right. And I used to go to these coaching classes, and this is like what my hair looked like even then. So that was the point where I stopped straightening my hair. But I used to always dry brush it, like, I don't know what is that called. I don't have it with me to show it to you guys. वो जो round brushes होता है, वो horse hair types, बहुत sharp जैसा होता है, okay? You just brush it dry so that it would stay in shape. And it would not. I used to put a lot of serum in my hair. कि इससे फ्रिज कम होगा शायद से, but नहीं होता था कम. So I used to end up putting a lot of serum in my hair. I'm not joking. And I used to brush it, and I was so obsessive, because one of the biggest part of looking good for a man or a woman is your hair should look good, and mine did not look good. So I used to take the brush, and I kid you not, every 45 minutes I used to be brushing my hair to make sure it is set correctly, all right. I remember in my coaching classes when we would get breaks between lectures. Break, I had to brush my hair, and I used to look good. I know it's crazy, but I remember back then when I would be brushing my hair and looking at it, I thought, oh, okay, it's not that bad, It looks all right. I look like an elegant person. So growing up, I've always wanted to be like an elegant and sophisticated person. I think I got that from my father. I never tell him that, but yeah. So I wanted to look nice, and I used to brush my hair like an ass. I used to brush it, and it did not help, obviously. So what happened after that was I got into NIFT. I got my hair a little short, okay, and I want this thing, कि बाल अच्छे होने हैं कुछ ना कुछ करके, and I was obsessed with straight hair because I did not see another way for hair to be. This was back in 2016. I think Jio था कि नहीं था, I don't remember, because Jio के वजह से I feel like internet became insanely accessible to everyone. and it was not like that back then, or I don't remember honestly. I think it was, no, yeah, I think मेरे घर में MTNL का line था and all. But either way, I was not someone who used to go to Google for everything. So the only hair type I knew was like wavy, which I thought was my hair, and straight hair. So I remember this one friend being in my coaching class, when she was saying her hair was of much better quality and it had a lot more moisture than mine. She had good hair, all right. So she comes to me and she's like, "Oh, Shristti, you like straight hair, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." Then she's like, I've been doing this this thing at home remedy. You wash your hair with coconut milk." That's my sister singing behind. She's singing outside of the house. Anyway, so she came to me and she's like, "Shishti, you wanna have straight hair?" Oh. Even if I scream, she's not gonna hear. She got earphones plugged in. Anyway, one sec. She's not gonna stop. Anyway, I think I'll continue. So what happened? She came to me and she's like, "Shishti, I've been trying this thing. कि after washing your hair with shampoo, you just rinse your hair with coconut milk. घर पे you make the coconut milk and you rinse it. जो basically coconut लाता है, and उसका वो white part को निकाल के you add water in it and you grind it in the mixie and then you put it in a muslin and you strain it, so you get coconut milk." So she was like, "You should try it. I've been doing it and my hair has become straight." So I'm gonna give you guys a little information what I learned much later in life. What coconut milk was doing essentially is providing moisture to the hair. Now, my hair type is not straight. Can you see my dog over there? He's right there and he's doing something. Anyway, he's scratching. He's so sweet. So anyway, I was saying that for her, when it gave her hair moisture, somehow it became straight, all right, or almost straight. We were 17 years back then, so like don't rely on any of that information. I'm 27 now, 26, sorry. Oh my god, I feel so old. That's like almost 10 years ago. So anyway, it gave moisture to her hair and somehow made her hair better. So I was like, I'm gonna do that for my hair because I want straight hair, right? So I got admission into NIFT, and the biggest thing about going to a fashion college is everyone's really well kept. Everyone's really looking after themselves. They like to look good. The whole point of fashion college is to learn about fashion, to design things, but to also you just carry yourself in a better way than I would say generally people do. I remember my family thinking that the moment I would get admission into NIFT, I would, end up being the girl who would wake up every day and the first thing she would do is put on makeup and all. Like there's so many stereotypes. But coming from a fashion college, majority of the students kept themselves really nicely. I'm not joking at all. So I wanted to keep myself nicely, right? I wanted to keep myself nicely. So I was like, I'm gonna try the coconut milk thing, and I did. And it worked. It did not make my hair straight, but my hair was not frizzy anymore. At least not as frizzy. So because it gave moisture, right? And ये सब चीज़ें मुझे उस वक्त नहीं समझ आती थी, because कैसे समझ आएगी, right? So anyway, I did that, and it formed very subtle curls in my hair, and I was really happy because that's different. So it was much less frizzy. It was developing curls, which I never had before because I used to straighten them, and all I had other than straight hair was frizzy hair. So I was surprised. I was like, oh, this seems like it's a nice thing. I hope you can ignore my sister singing. Anyway, she's in the mood. So what I was saying is that I would really like it. I think I did that also for like a year and a half. Until the internet introduced to me the curly girl method. Yeah, I don't remember even to this very date what exactly curly girl method is, but at that point, later of my life in NIFT, I understood that my hair needed two things. It needed moisture, which I was getting from the coconut milk. But mind you not, it used to leave a very milky smell in my hair, which I did not mind. You know, a lot of people actually mind it. I did not. I don't know. I smelled like you know how those white people say that Indian people smell like curry. I probably smelled like coconut curry, but I did not mind. Okay, I really did not mind. I still don't mind if I smell like that. It's such a nice coconutty smell. Why would I mind? Anyway, so I understood my hair needed moisture, but I also saw that the moisture went off from my hair really quick. It just vanished, you know. So I needed something more, and a little bit of Google and talking to a couple of friends told me that it needed like definition, something to hold, to like seal the moisture in my hair, which is where a hair gel came in. So I spent several years trying a lot of Indian products of leave-in conditioners and hair gels. Okay, so instead of trying to work on hair care, like people use skincare to like not have acne or acne scars, there's hair care, and I never invested any of my time in hair care. I used to just try to like do something to conceal all this issue from the top because I wanted it gone, but I did not know how. So I started to put on a hair. I used to shampoo, I used to conditioner, and I would put a leave-in conditioner in my hair and then a hair gel. And I've been doing this for, oh my god, like I don't know, 6-7 years, like a long time. Okay, and my hair looks fantastic, great. Like I've had people tell me, Shashi, I love your hair, which was never a compliment for me growing up, like not even once. So growing up, the biggest compliment I ever got was, Shashi, I love your eyes. And then suddenly, the first thing people told me when they met me was, Shishti, I love your hair. And it was something very different. Like, I'm 26, as I mentioned. There's not a single person I meet now that will tell me that you've got lovely eyes. My light just went off. I think it ran out of battery. It's gone. So, okay, the rest of the video is going to be short like this. So, I was used to getting the eye compliment because it's what I've grown up with, right? And then suddenly out of nowhere, everyone's telling me, oh my god, you've got great hair. And I was like, oh my god, what is this? I was really happy. Yes, sorry. My mom came home. So, where was I? Yes, so my hair started to look great. And that went on for several years, like a long period of time. My hair looked great. I had people on Instagram and in person asking me, what do you do for your hair? How do you get your curls? People wanted to know my routine and this and that. But that was one of the biggest thing I was not telling anyone. I think I told one of my curly friends though. Sorry. So I was saying that I did tell one friend, I think. Her name is Reed. She is like a super close friend of mine from NIFT. So anyway, I told her that, you know, I've been doing all this and my hair looks great, but it's so itchy. It's so itchy. My scalp is so damn itchy. And she used to use those products too. She used to use much less products than I did because her hair was not as frizzy as mine. So I had to use a lot of product to cover up all of this. And she told me that I just need to use a clarifying shampoo, which I did. Believe me, I think I spent a year trying to figure it out. But using a shampoo, conditioner, a leave-in conditioner, a hair gel, it used to cause so much pause, so much build up in my hair. Like you can see that it's clean now. I've washed it today, but otherwise there used to be so much build up, and that for me led to dandruff, very bad dandruff, because I used to be itchy all the time, and like literally to the point, you know, Head and Shoulders के ad में they show कि तुम सिर खुजा और कंधे पे खौसी dandruff होता है. I was at that stage. It was bad, so I went to a dermatologist and he gave me these shampoos, you know, to get rid of dandruff. Now, any dandruff, oh my god, this is 20 minutes long. Anyway, so any dandruff ridding shampoo, what it does is it essentially just strips your scalp of any and every oil. It leaves it dry so that the dandruff has nothing to feed on. And that's what it did. And I have dry hair. My hair cries for moisture, and the oil was taken away from my hair, which was the only way to get rid of dandruff. But mind you, when that happened, my leave-in conditioner, my hair gel, nothing worked, and my hair looked bad. It looked so bad. Oh my god. Oh, it was not a good time. So I decided to just deal with the dandruff and stop using the anti-dandruff shampoo and keep applying the products that I was using. And it was just getting worse. It was getting worse, and then I got into this phase, I think last year in Diwali, कि dandruff से छुटकारा चाहिए, because it was getting so itchy. Imagine you're sitting in between a group full of people and they're gonna think about life. So I was like, everyone used to say कि dahi really helps with dandruff. So मैं घर में दही लगाना चालू किया. And it was nice actually, it gave khali dandruff to secondary ho gaya. It used to give my hair moisture. I'm gonna put some pictures of that also here, what I would look like after just shampooing and then putting dahi in my hair for a while and then rinsing it off. Now my hair would smell like dahi, which I did not mind, but I had people telling me people asking me, not people smelling my hair and telling me. When I used to put on Instagram कि dahi लगाया ये किया है, I had people asking me, how do you get rid of the smell? I did not know it was an issue for people. So anyway, I never mind the smell of natural ingredients. I like it. I'm just weird like that, I guess. So what happened after that was the dahi. Okay, oh my god, this is going to be a long video. I'm someone who recently found out I'm allergic to a lot of things, which has been going on for years, I swear. And my biggest allergy reaction, the first allergy reaction, the most common, I think, allergic reaction is that you've got cough and cold and a runny nose and all of that. And dahi ठंडा होता है ना? I don't know. I've seen this Instagram reel which said कि dahi ठंडा नहीं गर्म होता है. So I'm not sure, but to touch it is cold. So when I used to put it on my hair and let it sit for 30 minutes, मेरे symptoms और ख़राब हो जाते थे in terms of already ये सब है मुझे allergy की चीज़ें. उसके ऊपर I'm giving more ठंडक to the body, so my nose and all it used to just get really bad, okay? And it came to a point where I could not do it anymore because it was so bad. And I'm crazy na, तो रोज दही लगा रही थी instead of doing it once every few days. So dahi bhi cancel ho gaya over there. So what happened? I've been doing this again for a while and I came back. I keep coming back to the leave-in conditioner, to the hair gel, because my hair looks so freaking great in it. So I used it all, okay? But abhi I'm in Mumbai, it's monsoon, बहुत बारिश हो रही है, बहुत humidity है, तो वापस से moisture जो था, it was just going away. It was not staying. My curls were also not staying for longer than a day. So I was like, bro, कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा. Because if अगर मैं एक दिन भी नहीं लगाऊँ ना वो सब कुछ, the products, this is what my hair looks like. And this one day I was fed up of applying all the products because dandruff है, गर्मी लग रही है, ये है, वो है, I'm not going to put any products, मैं बस shampoo करके आ जाऊँगी. So I came and this is what my hair looked like and it was bad. I saw it and I was shocked. It's like, you. This is what I had been hiding under all those products for years. Instead of focusing on hair care and focusing on healing my hair, I kept trying to find ways to mask it. And everyone thought it was great because it looked so good on the outside. But only I knew what the real issue was, what I was dealing with, right? And last year I also got my hair colored. If you can see, your niche ka portion is like brown. Like it's bleached nahi karaya hai. Ye wo tha, bird of paradise. But anyway, my hair is in a very bad shape. So I'm gonna be trying natural ways in hopes कि मैं ठीक कर पाऊँ जो डैमेज मैं इतने सालों से करती आई हूँ, which started at the age of 14 with giving it all the heat. So I'm going to be documenting every single thing on here. I don't know if I should say. Okay, I'll say because I like to talk. So about 10th July. 10th July 2025 was the last day that I used shampoo on my head. I mean, वो bottles में जो shampoo आता है, it was the last day I used that chemical shampoo, all right. Yeah, because उसके एक दिन पहले मैंने बाल में hair wax लगाया था, hair gel लगाया था, बहुत कुछ किया था. So it was the last day I used a chemical based shampoo on my hair, after which for 2 weeks I would just wash my hair in running water, like scratch करके जो भी मैला I would remove, but no shampoo, no soap, nothing, just water for 2 whole weeks. Actually no, for 1 week, but after that sweat accumulate हो जाते, it just gets super itchy. So I did need something to cleanse the scalp, right? So I made my own Ayurvedic shampoo, Amla, Rita, Shikakai. I think I'll put all of that in the next video. But I made all of that and surprisingly it cleans really well. I'm not kidding you guys. Squeaky clean. My scalp, it is squeaky clean. I washed it with the same thing today. It's so clean. I did not expect it to clean my scalp like that because the shampoo one side is damn watery. Ekdam watery. I'll show it to you guys when I make it. It's super watery, so it has no foaming and all of those things. Like lather nahi karta hai. I was like, I don't think it's gonna work, but it did. It took the sweat off, it took the itchiness off. It's been 2 weeks. My hair has been product free, market product free. Whatever I'm putting on my hair is something I'm making on my own. So I think much better hair, but I think I'm being delusional. Because starting now I don't want to be putting any chemical products in my hair, hopefully ever again. So let's see what I do, what I come up with. And I'm taking the Ayurvedic approach to my hair, where I'm going to study and do research and do things on my own and figure out what works for this hair type. Because honestly, the people in the West are following yoga and Ayurveda, but we weren't. I was not. So I felt like, dude, if they think it's good enough to give it a shot, maybe I should give it a shot too. So here I am. I'm gonna be giving it a shot, a huge shot, because imagine accepting to look like this in public, which is how I have been looking for over 2 weeks now. And also to tell you, I'm getting a big giant haircut on Raksha Bandhan. Like I'm going short, like I'm going like really short. I'm scared, but I almost don't want to because it looks okay. So I've got a face and my cheek can go inside, it's got these things, and without all this, it just looks like a big ball. With the hair, it kind of frames my face, and I'm so used to it. I've never cut my hair that short, and I was really excited, but now jitna time pass that I'm like, oh my god, I'm not sure if I want to, but I know that I need to. My hair needs to be, all of this gunk needs to be gone so that I can start the healing process right at the roots. So I'll be documenting all of it over here along with a lot of other things that I do that I start and that I leave, or that I start and I finish, everything, all of it. Okay, so probably should say that welcome to my life, where I just blabber and chatter on YouTube now instead of Instagram, because Instagram does not let me. So anyway, my mom's in the kitchen and she's wondering ki ye kya kar rahi hai. So I'm gonna go put that light on charge and I'm gonna end this, and hopefully I'll record another video which will be like another vlog where I prepare my shampoo or something. I don't know, we'll see it, we'll figure it out. Bye.